a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. When I feel afraid, think I've lost my way, still you're there right beside me. Nothing will I fear as long as you are near. Please be near me to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And I will not forget your love for me, and yet my heart forever is wandering. And hold me to your side, and I will love you to the end.
Ramo, Ramo Sekeyabo, Ramo Isekeyabo, Ramo, Ramo Sendeyabo, say Ramo Mushantalabu, Ramo, Ramo Sendelebo, Ramo Mosentulabu, Ramo, Lebo Sendelabo, Ramo Isantalabu, Ramo, Ramo Semulebo, Ramo, Ramo, Lebo Sandalabo, Ramo Ishantalabu, Ramo, Ebo Santulabu, Ramo Shantalabe, Ramo Galabure Lebo say Lamo Moshantalabu, Ramo, Ramo Sekeyabude, Ramo Isantalabu, Ramo, Lebo Santulubu, Ramo, oh Yahuwah, oh Yahuwah, hey Yahuwah, oh hey Yahuwah. Ramo sendele butu Ramo Kala purelebo Ramo Kala pusendelebo Ramo Yahuwah Yahweh Yahuwah oh Yahuwah yeah Yahuwah Ramo Kabosei Bule Shantala Tubu Ramo Oh Yahuwah Karaboseya Sundele Boseya Karabo de Sende Kurila Basande Mushatala Bo Kurila Baseya Ramo Santulubuye Ramo Kurila Basendeya Kurile Boshekeya Kurile Bosendeo Kurile Bayedeya Ramo Sekeya Butu Oh Ramo
Greetings to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Yahuwah. Shalom, family, and much love. For you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah said unto Yahuchanan the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. Exactly what we are doing here, family. Decoding end times prophecies, signs, and visions in preparing people body health for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom eternally due all glory, power, honor, exaltation, glory, wealth to the power of his magnificent Father, Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the pure energy, the very ablaze one, the very DNA of the Yahuwah Almighty, the one that liveth eternally. Thank you, Abba. Yes, we did it again. We have sounded the trumpet. Again, this is the voice of the Yahuwah. Like I keep saying, the sound or trumpet precedes every single movement of the Yahuwah. That is why we are doing what we are doing. This is the voice of the Yahuwah that is about to be revealed. The reserved glory, as he said in Exodus 34 verses 10. What he promised over there is about to be revealed, that we are the last generation to see the returning of the great terrible king Yahushua HaMashiach. Yes, that we are the last generation to see him, because he said this generation that seeth all these signs, wonders, anti-Messiah, lies, false prophets shall not pass away. We are the one to receive him. We are the one to see his coming. That is the use of trumpet. And like what we are doing now, it is Sunday, the trumpet, that there is a shift now in the spirit realm, that the Ruach HaKodesh said, let him that have ear hear what he himself has already jotted down for you and me. Hear, if you have an ear, he said you should hear it. And likewise, the signs of the last day is says something right here. Do you have ear to hear like I do? Therefore, hear, listen.
It's obvious to me is that Watchmen, Yahoo, and Laura did not pay me to do the intro for Winding Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics,
prior to this, let us get a precept. Like you know already, Revelation 12:9, I read. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. Let's move on. Like the Christendom has taught us. Yes, we should take it as a novel. Let's move on. I say, let us move on. Now, Matthew 24:24, I read, for there shall arise false Messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, in as so much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Oh, daughters of Zion, daughter of Yahuwah, are you going to be surprised when the Christendom one day will wake up and say, Jesus done away with this? Oh no, of course, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not ignorant of their madness. We are waiting for that. We are being waiting for the first Messiahs and first prophets prophesy here by our Messiah. I'm not going to be surprised. That is how so crazy Jesus has become. Today is yes, tomorrow is no. His message is left and right. Bastard devil. Father Yahuwah, I bless you for the lives of the elect. Yes, that they are saved. Come, come, son. Hallelujah. Listen now to what Messiah himself said. He said, first Messiah. It is said, fetish prince, or what Messiah. The office of Messiah, being a savior. First one will come, not just one, many is gonna come. Okay? And first prophet. It didn't say fetish prince. No, first prophets. It didn't say fetish prophets. No, first prophets, to deceive the whole world. Okay? So, this is what we are into. This prophecy already has been fulfilled before you and me. Christianity is the primary channel. That's what we are doing here. Mishmaker and people. Here we are in the heavenly courtroom of the Yahuwah Almighty with this breathful and powerful message again for you and me, titled YAHUSHUA'S law. It is eternal glory. And Jesus' law. It is eternal curse. Part 1. We are going to do it 1 and 2. Today, we are going to look into, because I want you to draw a conclusion for yourself, because Christianity has taught us how to be a microwave. That is, don't cook, just warm what people has already cooked. That is why devil lay hold so strong on us. That is why serpents succeed in deceiving us, because we are just microwave. We don't study. We are not ready to cook. But assuming about 3% or 30% of humanity is ready to cook. In fact, this great deception will, oh, my father had lost the weight. There won't be a room for it. But because we don't study, we just want to take what somebody else cook already, whether it's good or bad. We don't even care. We just pass it out and begin to teach people with that. You see? So today, what are we going to do here in this segment, part 1? It is to read the royal law. For your hearing, then you will draw a conclusion. Whether this is a curse or this is a blessing, then you will know who is cursed eternally. That Jesus Christ, the man of sin, is the one that is cursed eternally, because this is the only way he can do it. To say that the royal law is a curse or he done away with it, that is the only way. Okay? So right now, that is what we are going to do. First, let us always, because this is my heritage, of course, people. This is who I am. Let us go set the stage with Deuteronomy 3 and 2. Then I will read for verses 1 to 4 as usual. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, and my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass, because I will publish the name of Yahuwah. Ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. He is the rock. His work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment. A Elohim of truth and without iniquity, just and right. He.
Ulamayende, Ulamayende, Musendele boyende, Musendele boyende, Burile ke shantalao, Burile bo shintala bayende, Musekebo, Musekebo. Shantalayao, Imo Shantalabo, Kurilabasei, 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 Kurilabahei, Ushantalabu, Eyao, Musekereba, Hey, Mushantalabu. Bulebo say Yahuwah, Bulebo Yahuwah, Bulebo say Bulebo hey, Bulebo Yahuwah, Rabba Bulebo Yahuwah, Bulebo say Rabba Bulebo Yahuwah Bulebo, Yahushua Bulebo, Ruach HaKodesh Bulebo, Bulebo Yahuwah, oh Yahushua Bulebo, Ruach HaKodesh Bulebo, Ruach HaKodesh Bulebo, Yede Yabo Bulebo, Bulebo Yande Yabe Yabe Bulebo, Bulebo Yahuwah, Bulebo, Bulebo Eya. Bulebo, hey, oh, Bulebo, 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 Yahuwah Mansunelebo, Bulebo, ha, Bulebo, Yerebo, Bulebo, Bulebo, Yahuwah, hey, 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 hey.
So right now, the royal law, maybe some of you also knows about it already. It altogether, both the forfeit one and not yet forfeit, altogether is 630. Yes, you heard me right. 613. Positive commandments. I would like to start out with Joshua chapter 1 verses 8. Then I will call all the points. Then I will read everything to your hearing. You will now draw your conclusion. People, family, this message is going to end on part 2. They are not going to be that of a deep revelation. Maybe it's just to read them all as for your hearing. Make sure you don't stuck with part 1. Make sure you follow up with part 2, because this is about cleansing. This is about getting ready for the upcoming event. This period is because this message, as you've been deceived that the royal law is a curse, that when you listen to it, oh my Father, it will cleanse your soul and spirit, because it's so awesome. It is so wonderful. Is the eternal word of the Yahuwah. His mind be exposed unto us, so that when you listen to it, you will understand that you are being deceived. You will understand that you are being lied to, because this very moment, it is the moment of seals. The seal is already going on. Revelation 14. Revelation 7 also 1 to 8. The seal of Yahuwah is going on. Revelation 41 to 5. The seal of Yahuwah is his name on our forehead. Revelation 13. The seals of Jesus is also going on. The mark of the beast. The mystery Babylon. Saith they done away with the law. Saith the law is a cause. Yes, the law actually is a cause for Jesus. Is a cause, really. Is a cause. Why? Because for the Yahuwah, initially when he created the whole thing, all the angels and all, he never, there wasn't anything like the link of fire. But at the very moment the seraphims, the cherubims, the chief archangel rebelled, initiated all this. That brought about the link of fire. That brought about the bottomless pit. And the law of Yahuwah makes us wise before the devil, that he won't be able to lie to us. And the law of Yahuwah sentenced devil, the seraphims, the serpent, the demons to the eternal link of fire, and they sin the serpent. You see, that is why they said it's a curse. Because when you really study the royal law, you will see it carry eternal rest for the elect, and it carry eternal destruction for the seed of serpent and devil and the fallen angels. You see, that is what they said is a cause. We'll dig more into this mystery. So, right, first of all, the royal law, this is what the royal law is for. I listed it out already. I think all the point of 613 is about 32. So I'm going to read all the points. Then we will just pick one word that said, the fear of Yahuwah. It is the beginning of wisdom. That is what we're going to look into. I think let us first of all deal with that. Now we are in Proverbs chapter 9 verses 10. I read, the fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is the understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of the life shall be increased. The fear of Yahuwah is the entrance. It is the key to unlock the mystery, the fear. And you know, this word fear is only 4 alphabets. We are going to dig into the mystery of these 4 alphabets. What did they carry? The fear of Yahuwah is the entrance. It is the key to unveil the mystery. It is the key to enter, to break through into the presence of Yahuwah. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of Yahuwah brings us about wisdom. And wisdom brings about knowledge. And knowledge brings about understanding. How can you get these 3 categories? From the fear of Yahuwah. Devil did not fear Yahuwah. Serpent didn't fear Yahuwah. What happened that now brings about their destruction. But when you fear Yahuwah, his fear will bring now what to you? The wisdom. What the Messiah said? He said, be wiser than the serpent and be harmless as the dove. Now listen, the serpent and the dove are two persons, but in one office. Fulfilling one office. The serpent, they are the seraphims, and the dove is the Ruach HaKodesh, the chief seraphims. And we see that in Isaiah chapter 6, they are blessed one. The flames, the fiery, the flying fiery serpents, the banners, the highest order of angels in heaven. It is the seraphims. And the Ruach HaKodesh is the chief seraphims, the burning one, they are blessed one. And Messiah said, you should be wiser and than the serpent. Why? Because the serpent is the highest order of all angels. Therefore, he corrupt his will. He denounced to fear Yahuwah. He cast down the fear of Yahuwah, therefore his wisdom now becomes useless. Now you have to be wiser than him. And what is going to make you to be wiser than him? The fear of Yahuwah. It will make you wise than him. This is why they said the royal law is done away with. This is why they said, Jesus said, is a curse. Yes, of a sure, it makes curse to them. Because it will expose their dealings, it will expose their folly, it will expose their motive, and it will also expose their end. They don't want you to know. If the Christian don't say the royal law is not a cause, they cannot teach. Because the royal law said Gentiles is not allowed to teach the children of the kingdom. We are the one to teach them. Salvation is of Yahudi. That simply means if you want to know about our Messiah, come unto us. Then we will teach you the ways of our Father. It is all over in the scripture. So this is the reason why they said it's been done away with, so that you will not come to that knowledge. When you begin to dig down the root of the royal law, you will understand Christianity really, they are in the state of uncleanness. They are a rotten stick. You see, be harmless, but wiser. The royal law will make it, because it said the fear of Yahuwah, it brings about wisdom, make you wiser. In dealings, when they see the serpent, even though they are in the midst, you are wise. Now it said be harmless as dove. What does that supposed to mean? As we see already, the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, is the dove. Now, but harmless. What brings harms to the soul? What brings harms to one's powerful angel, the seraphims, the serpent? It is sin. Sin. And what is sin? Sin simply means living lawlessness, breaking the laws of Yahweh. That is the only definition of sin. Now be harmless, so that you are not harmed by sin. And sin is the devil, the Jesus, who's done away with the law, the man of sin. You see? Be harmless. Be innocent. Be loyal. Be humble. Fear Yahuwah. Just as the Ruach HaKodesh is. He said, will not say anything of his own, but that which you hear from me. Do nothing on your own, but that which you hear from your Messiah. Be harmless as dove. Be harmless as dove. You don't need hurt. You see? So, this is why they said the law is curse. Actually, it makes curse to them. You see, the beginning of it is wisdom. And what? Knowledge. Then you will not begin to know who is Yahuwah. And after that, his holiness. And after that, understand. That is, you are not in totality. You have come to the fullness of who is this Father. You understand him already. Nothing will wave you. You won't be tossed right and left by any satanic doctrine. Doctrine taught by demon won't move you anymore. Because now you are come to the fullness. You have the full understanding. You know who you are. This is your heritage. Nothing will choke it out from you. Yes, that is why he said the law is a curse. So right now, as we have seen already, the fear. Let's talk about the fear. It's just 4 alphabets. What is fear? Fear. F-E-A-R. So we are going to see what is fear. So first we'll talk about the F. F simply means focus on Yahushua HaMashiach. Focus on him alone. Let nothing divide your attention from him. And who is the law? Yahushua HaMashiach said, I have come in the volume of the book. He is the word of Messiah. He is the law. He said he is the spirit of the law. He gave the law right at Mount Sinai. He said heaven and earth will not pass away until everything is fulfilled. The criteria of the law is being done away with. It is this heaven and this earth disappear. They are no more. Revelation 21, it is the new heaven and the new earth has come. Now he is saying, fear of the Lord. He said, focus. The first step to take, focus on Yahushua HaMashiach. We are going to see now who is Yahushua HaMashiach. Stay tuned. So before we dig more, like I said, I would like to start out with Joshua 1. I'm going to take it from 7. It is awesome. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moshe my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand, or to the left, that thou mayest prosper. Wheresoever thou goest. You need prosperity, but you turn away from the law. To be blessed, prosper, you need to stick with the law. Don't go to the right and don't dare go to the left. This book, 8 now, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then from them thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. To have good success, to prosper spiritually and physically, you need to dig down the royal law. You don't go to the right and neither the left hand side. Walk ye straight the way of the royal law. You see, this is what the seraphims refused to do, and this is what the devil refused to do. Serpent, I won't call you by that holy name. This is what serpent refused to do, so that is why it's called eternally. You see, so right now we are going to, like we started already, Hebrew 12. We are going to take it from 1 to 3. That is focus. Like I said, focus. This, we are looking into the word fear. We are looking into the word fear. So let me just take it from 2. Looking unto Yahushua, the author and the finisher of thy faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is sit down at the right hand of the Yahuwah. Is sit down at the right hand of the throne of Yahuwah. He said you should focus on him. You see, King Yahushua, where the King Yahushua is your authority. And who is King Yahushua? It is the royal law. He said, I did not come to do my own, but the will of him who sent me. And what is the will of him? Matthew 7, 21 to 23 said, that day you will say, you do this and you do that, you cast out the man, you will say, I never knew you. Workers of iniquity. No, I'm not going there for that. What he said, the place I'm about to quote, he said, except those that does the will of my Father is a yes. 21. He said, not all that come unto me, Adonai will enter the kingdom of Yahuwah, except those that do the commandments of my Father. Of my Father. He hears the word of the Yahuwah. This is Christianity. They are calling him the word of the Most High, but they don't want to obey his word. His word is the royal law. It is the word of the Yahuwah. It is the eternal word, the eternal mind of the Yahuwah. That is the royal law. So right now, let us also go and say he is the author of all things and the finisher. He is the beginning, he is the end. Are you not calling him the first and the last? The Aleph and Tav and Tav? Of course, you call him first and last. What is this? The beginning from Genesis down to... He said, I've come in the volume of the book. Wake up and stop deceiving yourself. I've come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. Now let us go Matthew 28 verses 18 to 20. We are looking into who is Yahushua HaMashiach. Remember, he said Matthew 7 or 17 to 20. Don't even think of it at all that I've come to abolish the law or the prophet. He said no, but rather I've come to fulfill. And what is the criteria that if the law is being fulfilled, this heaven that you are seeing and this earth is no more? That is the criteria. Now Matthew 28, I read from 18. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is being given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations. Listen now, baptizing them in the name of Yahuwah, and in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Ruach HaKodesh, teaching them, 20, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. What did it say? Whatsoever I have commanded you. What did it say? Don't even think that I've come to do away with the law, but to fulfill until this first heaven and this first earth is no more. He said not even one dot jot of the law will by no means pass away until all is fulfilled. He said, and lo, I am with you always, even until the end of the world. Amen. This is who is Yahushua HaMashiach. What did he say? He said in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandments. What is his commandment? The royal law. You see, the royal law. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every single word that preceded. He quoted it, Matthew 4, from the mouth of Yahuwah. You see, because he is the word of the Most High. Don't even think I've come to abolish. He said, teach them. Go into all, this is the Great Commission, into all the nations in the four corners of the earth. Teach them to observe the commandments. And John 14, the same, John 14:24 said, he that loveth me not won't keep my commandment. That is settled, period. So Christianity, because they don't love the Most High, period, they don't keep his commandments. So right now let us unveil the mystery of this word again, fear. We are already into it. What is the fear of Yahuwah? We are already into it. Number one, we talk about it already. So now we are going to number two. Number two simply means E. Okay, yes, we are going to unveil the mystery of E, meaning emotional stability. Emotional stability. What is the scripture? James 1:12. Let's also go into that. I read, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which Adonai Yahushua HaMashiach hath promised to them that love him. What did we all say? He said, he that loveth me not can keep my commandment. What is his commandment? The royal law. He is the mighty king. He is the law. He is the spirit of the law. He said in the New Testament, the very one you also carry. Family, like I said, this message is the message of the two witnesses. It is a message of cleansing, to flush away every Babylonian in you, to purge you out, to purge out those dead works of the Jesus, the Jesus, and to set you up high now for the upcoming event. You see, so this is it's a emotional stability that no matter how devil will come, like King Yahushua also saying, that's in Matthew again 7 or 24 to 26 or 27. He said, anyone who heareth these sayings of mine and put into practice, he said, I will liken you to be a wise man. What about the foolish one? That build on the sand, that build on the flesh, that build on Jesus, that build on the serpent, the Jesus, the devil, which is the flesh, the sand, that build on him. What happened when judgment comes? Say you will fall with great cry. You said the royal law is done away with. You see, stability, excuse me. That no matter when the wind blow, when the Jesus come to deceive you, trying to seduce because he's a seducer, you will be shaky in mind. You will endure temptation, emotional stability, and by so doing you will be lifted high. Father Abraham was being tested, and he passed the exam. After you say you knew Yahuwah, Father Yahuwah is going to release tests on your way, and who is going to do that? It is the Abaddon, the serpent, the dragon, or his son, the Jesus, the devil himself, will test you, but be not shaky. Emotional stability that brings about exaltation. Let's proceed now to the third part. The third part, it's the point 3. It will be A. Yes, point 3 simply means authority or authority orientation. Authority orientation, James 4:10. Now also see to the mystery over there. This is the package of fear. He that feareth Yahuwah. That's what we are talking about here. That fear of Yahuwah, that is the key into his presence. He unveiled the mystery, the entrance to the door. Now James 4:10, I read, humble yourself in the sight of Yahuwah, and he shall lift you up. What are we talking here? He will lift you up. Did he not just say in Joshua 1:7-8? What did he say? You shouldn't turn to the right, not to the left. That is humbleness. You believe that is the Almighty. That is what we are going to look into now. Therefore, there is exhortation. You know, when serpent and devil believed in Yahuwah, they were they were on top. He said that when you were walking to a flow in the fire, in the mountain of fire of stone. He flew up, he flew down. He's having all kinds of offices. This is the devil. And serpent was the highest order of angels in heaven that banners over Yahuwah's head. He run to and flow heaven and earth. Yet they were set on high. Why? Because they fear Yahuwah those days. But now they gave up on Yahuwah. What happened? They now become good for nothing. They are being cast down. You are the salt of the world. If you lose your taste, what happens? Say you will become useless, tasteless. You are the light of the world. What happened? If you refuse to be light, no, say you are good for nothing. You are good for nothing. To be trampled underfoot. Yes, but when you humble yourself before Father Yahuwah, therefore you will be lifted up. You will be raised into eternity to rule and reign with the Yahushua HaMashiach. That is what we are going. That is what we are talking about here. The fear of the Most High is the door, is the key to the door. Yes, He opened the heavenly gate for you. Now we'll go into point 4, which is point 4, which is an arrow, meaning ready, ready for service. This is the mystery of fear, ready for service. Right now we are going to see Romans 12 verses 1. Ready, be ready for service. This is the fear. This is the fear. Focus. This is the fear. Emotional stability. This is the fear. Authority, orientation. This is the fear. This authority, you see how Yahushua released it upon Satan in Matthew chapter 4. You see when he releases it, he was quoting, the devil was quoting. But he released the authority of his father upon the devil. What happened? The devil fled from him. He fled away. He ran away from him. Authority orientation. That second of authority that makes Satan to flee from him, as he quote, devil quote. But he releases the authority of the Yahuwah. The devil was also trying to release a counterfeit authority that have no weight anymore. He carried no weight anymore. He was trying to release it upon Yahushua HaMashiach. But Yahushua now released the highest authority that is being released with righteousness and humbleness upon Satan. The devil now left him. That is what we are talking about here. That is what we are. This is the package of fear. Now, Romans chapter 12, 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of Yahuwah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahuwah, which is your reasonable service. Get ready for service. This is your reasonable service. Your bodies has to be holy, sacrifice, and acceptable. This is the package of fear. Only these 4 words, this is what we got from it. And when you approach these 4 steps, it is the entrance for heaven to be opened unto you. It is the entrance of eternity, ruling and reigning with King Yahushua HaMashiach. So this is the mystery of fear. So right now, we are going to read all the points. I think I listed 32. All the points by His grace is being listed out. Only for me to read it for your hearing, so that you will understand what the royal law is for. Yes. So let me read all the points for your hearing. Yes. Positive commandment. Point 1. Point 1. What the royal law is, as is being listed out. Point 1. The eternal Yahuwah's mind. The eternal Yahuwah's mind. It is the royal law. Point 2. The law how to relate with one another. Point 3. Signs and symbol. Point 4. Prayer and blessings. Point 5. Love and brotherlyhood. Point 6. The poor and unfortunate. Point 7. Treatment of the Gentiles. Point 8. Now, point 8, family, marriage, and no fornication. Yes. Point 9, forbidding a sexual relative. Point 10, Sabbath times and the Shabbat times and season. Point 11, dietary laws. Point 12, business practicing or practice. Point 13, employees, servants, and slaves. Point 14, vows, oaths, and swearing. Point 15, sabbatical and jubilees. Sabbatical year and jubilees. Point 16, the court and Yahudim procedure. Point 17, injuries and damages. Point 18, property and property rights. Point 19, criminal laws. Point 20, punishment and restitution. Point 21, prophecy. Yes. Point 22, agriculture and animal and husbandry. Point 23, clothing. Point 24, firstborn. Point 25, high priest, priest and the Levites. Point 26, tithes and offering. Point 27, the temple, sanctuary, and the sacred object. Point 28, sacrifices and offerings. Point 29, purity and impurity. Point 30, leprosy, lepers and leprosy. Point 31, Nazarites, the law of Nazarites. And point 32, 31, yes, I'm sorry, 31, war, and 32, the eternal king. Horobos karabayenerekos klimahantayaba aba Yahuwah himaraba sambeya aba Yahuwah horobos sekebo aba Yahuwah gorobos karabo aba Yahuwah imasanta labo yenderebo imasanda beya Imo Santa la be ya be Amaya uwagorobos karabo Amaya uwagi masanta la bu yenderebo Imo senderebo ya be Inararaba santa ya be Amaya uwagorobos karabo Abaya wagi masanta laba yenderebo. Hallelujah. Isn't this wonderful? How can one say this is a curse? Then and I know and understand, yes, it really makes curse for them. It really makes curse for them. So before we start the reading, by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh, we are going to also see at least some points. Yes, for you. Now, the Christian have said the law is a curse. Do you know why? Like I said already, if the law is not curse, if they don't tell you the law is a curse, the post they are maintaining, there won't be a room for that. There won't be a chance for them to play that games because the royal law forbid them from all these posts. The Gentile has never meant to be a prophet, neither teacher, never. We see that in our 1 Corinthians chapter 12, we are the body of Messiah, but through the power of the Ruach HaKodesh, I unveiled this mystery in the message titled neither Yahudim nor Gentile. I unveiled it. For we all are one body in Messiah. How do we make one body in Messiah? All our body have different parts, and the Gentile is in the lower part. The law that forbids that Gentile meant not to be kept or observed, it takes the priestlyhood, the prophet teachings, Apostle, they are not allowed in any of this. Leg don't teach. Leg don't prophesy. The works of the legs is to carry the entire body everywhere. If you want to understand this brief message I'm talking, you can go and listen to neither Yahudi nor Gentile. They are meant to be houseboy and housegirl in the kingdom of Yahushua HaMashiach. They're meant to serve the Yisrael. They are the lower part. Legs carry all the entire body anywhere they are going. That is their job. As you be grafted in. Because Exodus 12, 37 to 51 said, these are the laws. Because while our forefathers were going out of the land of bondage, mixed multitude, a lot of the Egyptians followed them. So now at Masana, when the royal law was being given, Father Yohana said the same law apply also to the foreigners that sojourned in your land, the mixed multitude that comes along with you. The only law that will be forbid, it is the one I just called. You are not allowed to be prince as a Gentile, nor prophet, nor teacher. No, because you are going to mess up the whole thing. No, Father Yahweh communicate, that office belongs to his people that choose it. You are being grafted in for this one reason, to be a servant in the kingdom, to serve the children of the kingdom. Like I said, there is no kingdom without servant or slave. No. And this is what the royal law is for. This is all what we are going to call out for you, so that you know what the royal law is for. Because Christianity knew that they don't have no place in the kingdom. Their place, it is in the kitchen. That is why they saw the royal law is being done away with. That is why they are saying this crap, this nonsense, this blasphemy that they replace Yisrael. You don't know what you are playing game with. That is why all your pastor, your prophet, your apostle, all the money you are be eating, all the money you are be using the royal law to make, you are going to vomit all in the lake of fire, because you are not allowed to do that. Your office is to serve as a slave. That is why you're being grafted in. Romans 11, Apostle Shaul said, the Gentiles needs to be, the number of the Gentile that is needed must be grafted in. You must keep the law. The law that you are not allowed to keep, that is what they are keeping today. You are not allowed to do that. Acts of Apostles 21, we'll see what happened over there, where they wanted to stone Apostle Shaul to death, because they said he brought Gentiles into the temple of Yahuwah. But Gentile is not meant to enter into the outer court, is meant for the Gentile. Gentile is never been allowed to come into the inner court of the temple of Yahuwah. No way. Their opposite is outer court. We also say even in the kingdom, in the 1,000 reigns of King Yahushua HaMashiach, Gentile is not also allowed to come into the inner court. Their seat is outer court. When you also go to Revelation 11, 1-2, you also see the Gentile, their seat is outer court. They are not allowed to come into the holy, neither the holies. Their position is outer court, because you be grafted in. But every other law you need to keep. Only the law that pertained to teaching, prophet, whatever, singer, you are not allowed to do that. If you will be among the singer, the Yisrael should be the leader. That is what the royal law said. And this is the most reason they said it's a curse. Because actually really make curse to them. Because it cannot put you in the position where you did not belong. That is why Messiah is coming to demote you all. In fact, you don't have no seat in the royal kingdom or in the Holy Land. No, you don't. So that is why they said it's a curse. And also, oh my friend, the Orobos Karaba, we also look into that. You see, the same person said the royal law equals to bad. The royal law equals to bandage. The royal law equals to Old Testament. They are under grace, they are not under law. Initially, grace and law, they are in two with each other. They don't contradict each other at all. Never. The opposite of law simply means lawlessness. And the opposite of grace simply means wrath, punishment, and destruction. That is the opposite of grace. Matthew 7:21 to 23. What the Messiah said, He said that the many will say, will prophesy, will cast out demons, will do many wonders in your name. He said, I'm going to say to you plainly, I never knew you workers of iniquity. Depart from me. Workers of iniquity. Iniquity simply means lawlessness, breaking the law, living without law. You see? So, the opposite of law is lawlessness. It's not grace. If the opposite of grace, of law, is grace, then Yahushua Messiah should have said to them, depart from me, you that have grace in your life. Because you did not keep the law, but you just live in grace. Depart from me, you that have grace. You see, he never said that, because grace is not the opposite of law. No, never. The opposite of grace simply means wrath, punishment, and destruction. And the opposite of law simply means lawlessness, iniquity, living for Babylon. That is the opposite of law. And the opposite of grace means final judgment, destruction, punishment, wrath. That is the opposite of grace. So law and grace, they are in tune with each other. They don't contradict each other at all. So right now, we are going to see okay, let us read 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Here we are, 1 Corinthians chapter 12. I read from verses 2. Yea, know that ye we are Gentiles, carried away into those dumb idols. Jesus is dumb idols. Okay? Even as ye we are led. Wherefore I give you to understanding that no man speaking by the Spirit of Yahuwah calleth Yahushua a curse. This is the greatest abomination Christianity has ever committed on earth. By saying the royal law is a curse, Yahushua is the royal law. He said if you are speaking with the Spirit, with the Ruach of Yahuwah, you can never say it's a curse. He said, I've come in the volume of the book, for it is written about me. He said, he that speaketh by the Spirit of Yahuwah, they can't call Yahushua a curse. Christianity said he is a curse. They said the royal law is a curse. Oh, Robos Karabayenderebo. Robaba Hindaraba Hindarako Hun Santala Bayenderebo. Moshe Kerebo Yandarabaye. And that no man may say that Yahushua is Adonai, but by the Ruach HaKodesh. If you have the Ruach HaKodesh of Yahuwah, you cannot say it is a curse. The royal law means so well for you and me, people. I pray this message will always go for the elect, to cleanse you, to prepare you, to give you the seal of Yahuwah. Because I know you wouldn't like to take the mark of the beast. This message is the message of the two witnesses. We began it already. To cleanse you and put the seal of Yahuwah on your forehead, that you won't be saying the royal law is a curse. It is the greatest abomination. May Yahuwah have mercy upon the elect that believe this crap. May Yahuwah have mercy on them, because the stupid Christianity said is a curse. He's blessing people, family. We all live by law. The U.S., how many population Christian in the U.S.? The whole world live by law. The laws of Father Yahuwah is just little compared to the laws of the whole world. It's just little. 630 is so little compared to the law of others. The system, the governance system of the earth. In the U.S., how many laws do they have? 20,000 law. 20,000. And how many population Christianity in the U.S.? 70.6 population. And this 70.6 population, they abide to this 20,000 law. But yeah, you said that of Father Yahuwah is too much. Yeah, you abide to the laws of man. And the laws of man, when you break it, what happens? They will cast you into prison. Depends on the law. Depends on the crime. So you will go there for life imprisonment. And Father Yahuwah is doing likewise. Yes. When you break the laws of Father Yahuwah, you also have eternal imprisonment. That is called the link of fire. You see, you abide to the rules of men, but you did not abide to the rules of Father Yahuwah. They said it's too much. They cannot keep it, just too much. In Nigeria, how many population of Christendom in Nigeria? How many? 50 to 67.4 population of the Christendom, how many laws do Nigeria governing system have? The civil law, the legal law, and the common law is more than thousands. Murder, but you keep to it. In Netherlands, how many population of the Christendom here in Netherlands? 56%. How many laws do Netherlands have? More than thousands. In Italy, Christian population in Italy, it is 71.4%. How many laws do they have over there? More than thousands. In Canada, how many population of the Christendom over there is 67.3%. And how many laws do they have? In fact, this of Canada, I think he has seen all. That the page of the law, it grows from 150 to 250 pages of law. Every day they are creating law. If he has seen all. And Christianity is abiding to it. They didn't say it's a cause. Now in South Africa, how many population of the Christian over there? 79%. And their laws is thousands. In the whole world, how many population of the Christendom? It is 2.7 billion. So, and in every part of the corner of the earth, they keep to the law. And the law of man is more than thousands. Look, from that of the US, imagine for yourself 20,000. 20,000 law. Yeah, the Christianity said, this is a curse. Matthew 5, I quote it already, 17 to 20. Don't even think that I've come to abolish. This of Father Yahweh just let you. So let you. Yes. And Matthew 28, 18 to 20. To observe all the law. Christianity said the law is make cause to them. Actually, it really makes cause to them. Because it is their judgment. He unveiled their judgment. So right now, we are going to go, as I laid out already by His grace, we are going to go now into the reading of the royal law. Then after you have heard this today, therefore you will draw conclusion for yourself and see that the law, Jesus is the cursed one eternally. And see that the law of Jesus, the Jesus, it is cursed eternally. So we are going to start the reading about the power of the Ruach HaKodesh. Horobos Karabayinde.
Oromasende yarabo, ishantalabo, kurilabo, imusandaralabo, kurilabasende. Yahuwah, oh, urabadiye sendero. Yahuwah, Ushandalabe. Yahuwah, Mosandalabe yatalabo. Imoseke yeke urabasendelebo. Kurilaba yedeo urabasendebo. Ulabasendebo. Ulabasendebo. Urabasendebo. Yahuwah, ulabasendebo. Yahushua, Santa Labo. Yahushua, urabasendele yalao. Bushendelabo, ukarabayendere boseke. Yahushua, urabama sendeo. Urabama sendeo. Yahushua, urabama sendeo. Yahushua, urabama sendeo. Oh, Yahushua, urabama sendeo. Ruach HaKodesh.
Yes, sir. So right now I begin with point 1. We are going to read all. That was why I said you shouldn't stick with part 1. Because of 630 can't come here. Oh, no. The one I can be able to read today, I will read it for you hearing. Then tomorrow I will upload the other one. So today is the part 1, and the part 1 carry the glory of the former array, and the part 2 carry the glory of the latter array. So that is why you must blend two of them together. After you have heard it, then draw your conclusion and know that Jesus is the one that is caused eternally. His law take you nowhere but to the eternal link of fire. Keep it Sunday. Keep it the names of Babylonian feast. No, it is eternal damnation. Okay. Number 1, to know that Yahuwah exists. Exodus 20 verses 2, Deuteronomy 5:6. Number 2, to entertain, not to entertain the idea that other deity exists other than the eternal one, for the Yahuwah Almighty. Exodus 20 verses 3. Number 3, not to blaspheme. Exodus 22:27 to 28, and Leviticus 24:16, and 4, to hallow Yahuwah's name. They worship him, people. Leviticus 22 and 32.5. Number 5, not to profane Yahuwah's name. No, don't do that. Leviticus 22:32 again. 6, to know that Yahuwah is one, a complete unit for the Yahuwah. Deuteronomy 6:4 and 7.7, to love Yahuwah with all your heart. Deuteronomy 6 verses 5. Number 8, Lord, to fear him. To fear Yahuwah. Deuteronomy 6:13 and 10:20. Law number 9, not to put the word of Father Yahuwah to the test. Deuteronomy 16. Law 10, to imitate his good and his upright way. Okay, Yahushua said, be perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. Deuteronomy 28 verses 9. Now the law, how to relate. This is the second point, how to relate with one another with Yahuwah. Law 11, number 11 law, to honor the old and the wise people around you. Leviticus 19:32. Law 12, to learn Torah, the royal law, and to teach it to your children. Deuteronomy 6 verses 7. Law 13, to cleave to those who know Yahuwah. Deuteronomy 10 verses 20. Law 14, not to add to the commandment. Yes, it is dangerous. Deuteronomy 31, like the Christians, they add and they take out. Then law 15, not to take away from the royal law. Deuteronomy 13 verses 1. Law 16, that every person shall write a scroll of the Torah for himself. That is, get one Bible for yourself. To study. Deuteronomy 31:19. Now, like I said, law are signs and symbol. Now we go into the symbol. Law 17, to circumcise the male offspring. Yes, Genesis 17. 12, Leviticus 12 verses 3. Law 18, to put franchise on the corners of your garments. The franchise, this is the very franchise the woman of issue of blood for 12 good years touched from Messiah healing in his wings, and she received healing. Lord 20 to bind Yahuwah's word on us. No. Devil, you are a liar. Lord 19 to bind Yahuwah's word. Oh, Shantalabo on your head. Oh, Shantalabo. He said, meditate on the Lord night and day. Carry the word of the Yahuwah on your head. Deuteronomy 6:8. Lord 20 to bind Yahuwah's word on the hem or your right hand. Deuteronomy 6:8 again. To feast the word of the Yahuwah at your doorpost and your gates of the gate of your house. Deuteronomy 6:9. Sometimes I see the part like they are, what they call the mountain of fire, mountain of nonsense. They are not mountain of fire, but sometimes I see them, they are fulfilling Lord 21, but they don't even know what they are fulfilling. They will write something in the sticker, they will put it on their doorpost. Yes, it is the law. Shantalabe, Moskuri Bayanterebo. Then, the third point, prayer and blessing. In Norokos Klimade, Lord 22 to pray to Yahuwah, Exodus 23, Orobos Karabo 25, Deuteronomy 6 or 13. Lord 23 to read and hear the royal law in the morning and in the evening. That is morning devotion and evening devotion, fellowship, intimacy. Orobos Karabayende, Deuteronomy 6:7. Lord 24 to recite, to research, yes sir, Ribos Korobos Karabat, Lord 24 to recite grace after meals, that is after meals. Yeah, that's if you want to go to bed, you pray to recite grace. Yeah. Deuteronomy 8 verses 10. Lord 25, not to lay down a stone for worship. That is, don't worship idol. Leviticus 26 verses 1. Now we are going to the other point. Love and brotherhood. Lord 26, to love all human beings who are of the covenant. Whether Gentile, as far as you keep to the covenant, the royal law said we should love you. Leviticus 19 verses 18. Lord 27, not to stand by idolatry, not to stand by idolatry when a man life is in danger. That is when you see your brother is in danger, don't just stand and fold your hand. He said you should help. Render help unto your brother when he is in danger, a danger of anything. Render help. Leviticus 19:16, Lord 28, not to wrong anyone in speech. Don't gossip people. Don't use mouth to destroy somebody. Don't stop gossiping. Don't use your mouth to destroy somebody. Some people is burying people with their mouth. Leviticus 25 verses 17. Lord 29, not to carry tales. Leviticus 19:16. Lord 30, not to cherish hatred in your heart. Yes, against somebody. Leviticus 19 verses 17. Lord 31, not to take vengeance. Leviticus 19:18. Lord 32, not to bear a grudges against your brethren. Leviticus 19:18 again. Lord 33, not to put any Yahudim to shame. Don't put your brother to shame. Don't disgrace your brother who trusts so much in you. Rima Shantalababo Sekeya Baba Remo Santalababo Sentlibaba Yendere Koskliba Rebo Shantalabo. Leviticus 19 verses 17. Lord 34, not to curse any other Yisrael, not to curse anybody, not to curse Yisrael. Leviticus 19:14. Don't curse people that do you know that hurt you not. This includes doing anything that will cause another to sin. You see, no, excuse me. We are in 34. Now, law 35, not to give occasion to the simple-minded to stumble on the way, on the road. Leviticus 19:14. This includes doing anything that will cause others to sin. Law 36, to rebuke the sinners. Yes. Leviticus 19:17. Like I'm rebuking Christianity, they are sinners. 37, law 37, to relieve a neighbor of building and help to unload his beast. Exodus 23 verses 5. Is this a cause? Do you see how wonderful, awesome the word of Father Yahuwah is? Help one another. Now, Lord 38, to assist in replacing the road upon a neighbor's beast. Yes, Deuteronomy 22 verses 4. 39, not to leave a beast that has fallen down beneath it or burden unload. That is, when you see neighbor property, beast, animal, whatever is dying, help to retain that, so that your neighbor don't lose. That is Deuteronomy again 22 verses 4. Now we are going into the poor and the unfortunate. Law 40, not to afflict an orphan or a widow. Riba shandalabo. Don't afflict the orphan, they have no father, the widow, they have no husband, or do word to them. Exodus 22:21. Law 41, not to reap the entire field. Yes, Leviticus 19:9. Leviticus 23:22. Law 42, to leave the unripe kernels of the field for the poor. You see, is this a curse or a blessing? Wonderful heart of Father Yahuwah. Leviticus 19 verses 9 again. Law 43, not to gather gleanings, that have fallen to the ground while reaping. Okay, Leviticus 19:9 again. Law 44, to leave the gleanings for the poor. Leviticus 19:9 again. Law 45, not to gather imperfect clusters of the vineyard. Leviticus 19:10. Law 46, to leave the imperfect or the perfect clusters of the vineyard for the poor. Is still after the poor. Leviticus 19:10, Deuteronomy 24:21. Law 47, not to gather the single grapes that have fallen to the ground. Leviticus 19:10 again. Law 48, to leave the single grapes of the vineyard for the poor. Leviticus 19 again 10. Law 49, not to return to take a forgotten sheaf. Deuteronomy 24:19. This apply to fruit trees. Deuteronomy 24:20. Law 50, to leave the forgotten sheaves for the poor. Is still after the poor. Deuteronomy 24:19 to 20. Law 51, not to refrain from maintaining poor man and giving him what he needs. Deuteronomy 15:7. Law 52, to give charity according to one's needs. Deuteronomy 15:11. Treatment of the Gentile. Shantalabe. That is another point. Law 53, to love the treatment of the Gentile. Yeah, to love the stranger. Deuteronomy 10:19. Yes. Law 54, not to wrong the stranger in speech. Okay. Exodus 22:20. Himas kalabayende. Orimahan talabayende. Law 55. Not to wrong the stranger in buying and selling. Don't deceive them. Don't deceive them to make or just get. Don't deceive them. Exodus 22:20. Law 56. Not to intermarry with the Gentiles. Deuteronomy 7:3. Yes, we are not allowed. We, the people of the book, we are not allowed to marry to Gentile. No, it is an abomination. It is forbidden. We don't do that. You can call this a curse. That will be on you. But to us, it's a blessing. Oh, light and darkness don't join together. Okay. Law 57. To exact the depth of an alien. Oh, Shantalabe. Deuteronomy 15 verses 3. Law 58. To let to an alien without at interest. Okay. Yes, because they are alien. So if they need something, of course, we can also give it at interest. Yes, interest. Deuteronomy 23:21. Now, marriage, divorce, and family. Law 59. To honor father and murder. Is this a cause? Exodus 20 verses 12. Law 60. Not to smite father or murder. Okay. Exodus 15. Law 61. Not to cause a father or murder. Exodus 21:17. Law 62. To fear father and murder. To honor father and fear. To honor and fear father and murder. Leviticus 19:13. Law 63. To be fruitful and multiply. Genesis 1:28. Law 64. That a eunuch shall not marry a daughter of Israel. Yes. Deuteronomy 23:2. Law 65. That a bastard, illegitimate son, shall not marry the daughter of Yahudim. Deuteronomy 23:3. Also. Law 66. That an Ammonite or Moabite shall never marry the daughter of Israel. Deuteronomy 23:4. Law 67. Not to exclude a descendant of Esau from the community of Israel for 3 generations. Deuteronomy 23:8-9. Law 68. Not to exclude an Egyptian from the generation from the community of Israel for 3 generations. Deuteronomy 23:8-9 also. Law 69. That there shall be no harlot. Yes, in Israel. That there shall be no intercourse. Yes, with a woman without a marriage. Yes, without marriage. Deuteronomy 23:18. That is fornication is not allowed. Law 70. To take wife by the Yes, Law 70. To take wife by the sacrament of marriage. That is marriage ceremony. Do everything required. Deuteronomy 24 verses 1. Law 71. That the newly married husband shall be free for 1 year to rejoice with his wife. Deuteronomy 24 verses 5. Law 72. That a bridegroom shall be exempt for a whole year from taking part in any public labor, as yes, such as military service. Okay. Deuteronomy 24 verses 5. Law 73. Not to withhold food, clothing, or conjure right from a wife. That is, take good care of your wife. Exodus 21 verses 10. Law of 74. That the woman suspected of adultery shall be dealt with as prescribed in the royal law number 530. Law 75. That one who defame his wife, Hannah, falsely accuse her of cheating before a marriage or unchaste, that is, she's no more a virgin, must live with her all his life before marriage. Or if you have sex, yes, you fall into torment. You must marry that woman. You break her virginity. You must marry her. After you have this virginity, you have to marry her. Deuteronomy 22:19. You can't disvirgin her and leave her desolate. No, you have to. Law 76. Law 76. That a man may not disvoice his wife concerning whom he has published an evil report. That a man should divorce his wife. Yeah, when your wife fornicates, adultery, when she went to go and do that, you should divorce. Deuteronomy 22:19. Law 77, to divorce by a formal written document. Deuteronomy 24:1. So after we are taking all this, the one that does not apply, we'll go for that. Law 78, that one who divorces his wife shall not remarry her if after the divorce she had been married to another man. Deuteronomy 24:4. Law 79, that a widow whose husband died childless must be married to anyone but her deceased brother. Must not marry to anyone but her deceased brother. But her deceased husband brother. Deuteronomy, that is when a man died without having a child, so the wife will marry from the family again, so that the dead man will have offspring on earth, to remember his name. Deuteronomy 25:5. Law 80, to marry the widow of a brother who have died childless. Yes. Deuteronomy 25:5 again. This is only in effect. Yes. Law 81, that the widow formally release the brother-in-law if he refuses to marry her, so she is free. If the man said no, I don't want, then she will be free. Release. Yeah. Deuteronomy 25:7-9. Now, forbidding sexual relative. 82, law 82, not to indulge. Excuse me. Now, law 82, not to indulge in familiarity with a relative. Yes. Leviticus 18:6. Law 83, not to commit incest with one's mother. Leviticus 18:7. Law 84, not to commit sodomy with one's father. Leviticus 18:7. Law 85, not to commit incest with one father's wife. Leviticus 18:8. Law 86, not to commit incest with one's sister. Kashandalabo. Leviticus 18:9. Law 87, not to commit incest with one father's wife's daughter. Leviticus 18:9. Law 88, not to commit incest with one son's daughter. Leviticus 18:10. Law 89, not to commit incest with one daughter's daughter. Leviticus 18:10. Yeah, law 89, not to commit incest with one's daughter. Yes. Leviticus 18:10. Law 90, not to commit incest with one's daughters. With one's daughters. Okay. The scripture. Yes, Leviticus 10:10 again. Law 91, not to commit incest with one's father's sister. Leviticus 18:12. Law 92, not to commit incest with one's mother's sister. Leviticus 18:13. Law 93, not to commit incest with one's father's brother's wife. Leviticus 18:14. Law 94, not to commit sodomy with one's father's brother. Leviticus 18. Orobos karabayende 14. Law 95, not to commit incest with one's son's wife. Leviticus 18:15. Law 96, not to commit incest with one's brother's wife. Leviticus 18. Orobos karaba 16. Law 97, not to commit incest with one's wife's daughter. Bushantalabeya. Moskilibo Santalaba. Leviticus Oriba Shakarabo 18:17. Law 98, not to commit incest with the daughter of one's wife's son. Leviticus 18:17. Law 99, not to commit incest with the daughter of one's wife's daughter. Leviticus 18:17. Law 100, not to commit incest with one's wife's sister. Leviticus 18:18. 101. Law 101, not to have intercourse with woman in her menstrual cycle. Yes. Leviticus 18:19. Law 102, not to have intercourse with another man's wife. Leviticus 18:20. Law 103, not to commit sodomy with a malu animal, bestiality. Leviticus 18:22. Law 104, not to have intercourse with a beast. Yes, kalabayende rekoskli han talabayende korilabashende. Leviticus 18. Orobos karabayende 23. Law 105, that a woman shall not have intercourse with a beast. Indorokos kribayende. Leviticus 18:23. Law 106, non to oriba shantarabo. Indorokos klima hantarabo, castrate malu. Oribas kalab of any of any kind, neither a man nor a shantalabos kliba domestic or white beast or fowl. Leviticus 22 or 24. Shandalabeya, times and season. That is the other point now. That the law, that the new month shall be solemn proclaimed at holy and as holy the new month, and years shall be calculated by the Supreme Court holy. Okay, Exodus 12:2. We see that. Law 108, not to travel on the Shabbat day. Orima Santalababa Sekirababa. Rebos Kalababa Santelebaba. Exodus 16:29. Law 109. Horrible to sanctify the Shabbat, make it holy, don't defile it. Exodus 8. Ikorobos Karabayende. Law 110, 110, 110, 110. Not to do work on the Shabbat. Yes. Exodus 20:10. Law 101. Yeah, 101. No, Law 111. To rest on the Shabbat. Okay. Exodus 23:12. Yes. Exodus again 34:21. Law 112. To celebrate the feast of Yahuwah. Exodus 23:14. Law 113. To rejoice on the feast day. Deuteronomy 16:14. Law 117. What I'm going to do, let me start from 14 again. We are already in 114. So let me start from 14. You will understand what I'm reading. So now this is the second layer of 200. Now let me call it like that. Law 14. To appear in the sanctuary on the festival, on the feasts. Deuteronomy 16:16. Law 15. That is will be 115, but let me take it so. Okay, for the sake of time. To remove leaven on the night of Passover. Exodus 12:15. Law 16. To rest on the feast day. of first day of Passover. Exodus 12:16, Leviticus 23:7, Luke 17. Not to do work on the first day of Passover. Exodus 12:16, Leviticus 23:6-7. Law 18, to rest on the seventh day of the Passover. Exodus 12:16, Leviticus 23:8. Law 19, not to do work on the seventh day of the Passover. Exodus 12:16, Leviticus 23:18. Law 20, to eat unleavened bread on the first day of the Passover. Exodus 12:18. Law 21, that no leaven be found in the camp of Israel during Passover. Yes, Exodus 12:19. Law 22, not to eat any food containing leaven on Passover. Exodus 12:20. 23, Law 23, not to eat leaven on Passover. Yes, on Passover. Exodus 13:3. Law 24, that leaven shall not be found in the Israel home during Passover. Exodus 37. Law 25, to discuss the departure from Egypt on the first night of Passover. Exodus 13:18. Law 26, not to eat leaven from midday on the 14th day of the first month. Deuteronomy 16:3. Law 27, to count 49 days from the time of the counting of the Omer. That is the one you call Pentecost, Shavuot. Exodus 23:15. Law 28, to rest on the Shavuot, the feast of Shavuot, the one you call Pentecost. We shouldn't do no work that day. It is a holy day. Leviticus 23:21. Arabas Korobo 29. Law 29. That is 129. Law 29. Not to do work on the feast of Shavuot. Leviticus 23:21. Law 30. To rest on the first day of the week, the feast of trumpet. To rest on the feast of trumpet. That is the seventh month, the biblical seventh month rest. Leviticus 23:24. Law 31, not to do work on the feast of trumpet. Leviticus 23:25. Law 32, to hear the sound of the trumpet. Numbers 29:1. Law 33, to fast on Yom Kippur. Yes, we do fast on Yom Kippur. That simply means the national day redemption of all Israel. Once in a year we do it. The day of atonement. Leviticus 23:27. O Shantalabe, Kurilaba Sandayabo, Moshikarabayene. Law 35, not to do work on Yom Kippur. Yeah, you are fasting, you are not allowed to work. I don't work that day. Leviticus 23:31. Law 36, to rest on the Yom Kippur. Yeah, it makes rest, divine fellowship. Leviticus 23:32. Law 37, to rest on the first day of the feast of tabernacle. The birthday of the king. Leviticus 23:35. Law 38, not to do work on the first day of the feast of tabernacle. Leviticus 23 again, yes, verse 35. Law 39, to rest on the 8th day of the feast of the tabernacle. Shandalabe. Leviticus 23:36. Yes, because the number 8 represents eternity. We will rest totally. Law 41, to take during Sukkot a palm branches, and the other 3 yes. We also see this in Revelation, I think verses 7, Revelation chapter 7. Those that gave victory over the mark of the beast, they were also having these palm leaves in their hand. That is the feast of that is the day Messiah entered into Jerusalem triumphantly. Yes. Law 42, to dwell. I hope, okay, Exodus, let me call the verse, the chapter, Exodus 23:40. Love 42, to dwell in both, yeah, for 7 days during Sukkot, the feast of tabernacle. Leviticus 23:42. Now the dietary law, what you need to eat and what you're supposed not to. He create all things. He know what is good for you, and he know what he does is not good for you. Now law 43, to examine the marks in cattle as to distinguish the clean from the unclean. Leviticus 11 verses 2. 44, not to eat the fish of unclean, the flesh of unclean beast. Leviticus 11:4. Law 45, to examine the marks in a fish so as to distinguish the clean from unclean. Leviticus 11:9. Law 46, not to eat unclean fish. Leviticus 11:11. Law 47, to examine the marks in a fowl as to distinguish the clean from unclean. Yes, Deuteronomy 14:11. Orobos karabayenderebo. Kurilaba shanta ya baba. Hallelujah, Yahuwah. Oroba abba kashanta labo. Nerekos klimayenderebo. Law 48, not to eat unclean fowl. Leviticus 11:13. Law 49, to examine the marks in locusts so as to distinguish the clean from the unclean. Leviticus 11:21. Law 50, not to eat a worm found in the fruit. Leviticus 11:41. Law 51, not to eat of things that creep upon the earth. Oh, Shantalabe. This is the dietary law, what you can eat and what you cannot eat. It's an oxen for you know what is good for you. Just as a lovely father would tell the son or the daughter, do this and don't do that. It's instruction. Leviticus 11:41-42. Law 52, not to eat any unclean of the earth. Yes, anything meat that is not clean you shouldn't. Leviticus 11:44. Law 53, not to eat things that swim in the water. Not to eat things that swim in the water. Leviticus 11:43-46. Law 54, not to eat of wind incense. Wind incense. Deuteronomy 14:19. Law 55, not to eat the fish not to eat the flesh of a beast that is tall, that is dead animal. Exodus 22:30. Law 56, not to eat the flesh of a beast that is dead of itself, maybe sick and died. Deuteronomy 14:21. Law 57, to slay cattle there fell according to the law if their flesh is to be eaten, that is the clean one. Deuteronomy 12:21. Law 58, not to eat a lamb removed from a living a beast. Deuteronomy 12:23. Law 59, not to slaughter an animal and its young on the same day. That is, you don't kill animal that is maybe just really give birth or pregnant, or you kill the young animal and the one that is already okay for eating. Leviticus 22:28. Law 60, not to take the murder bed with the young. Okay. Deuteronomy 22:6. Okay. Law 61, to set the murder bed free while taking the net. This is about animal, how to deal with animal also. Deuteronomy 22:6-7. Law 62, not to eat the flesh of an ox that was commanded to be stoned. Yes, we don't eat ox. Exodus 21:28. Law 63, not to boil meat with a milk. Okay. Exodus 19. Law 64, not to eat flesh with a milk. Okay. Exodus 34:26. Law 65, not to eat eat of the tine vein which a string. Genesis 32:33. Law 66, not to eat the fat of the offering. Not to eat the fat of the offering. Yes, these are the rules of Levitical priesthood. That when you kill animal, as they are going to make offering unto for the Yehovah, you will remove all the fat. Yes. Leviticus 7:23. Law 67, not to eat blood. Yes. Leviticus 7:26, to cover the blood of animal there and of fowl that have been killed. Cover with sand. Okay. So Leviticus 17:13. Law 69, not to eat or drink like a glutton or a drunkard, not to rebel against a father, because when you are drunk you can rebel against your father and your mother. It is awesome. Leviticus 19:26. Deuteronomy 21:20. Now business practices, how to trade now. Horobos Karaba Yenderekos Kliba Lot 70. When it stop, then we'll continue on Thursday. Okay? Lot 70, not to do wrong in buying and selling. If you want to prosper, don't deceive nobody. Don't steal from nobody. Leviticus 25:14. Not to make a not to make a loan to an Israel with on interest. That is, don't borrow your brother, your sister. Don't borrow money to them with interest. No, give it to them. For anytime they have, they give it back to you. Leviticus 25:37. Law 72, not to borrow on interest. Not to borrow on interest. That is, give it out without interest. Deuteronomy 23:20, because this won't cause leader to sin. You see, when you borrow with interest, now the love of money is the root of all evil. You give it out freely. When the person have it, return it back to you, not with interest. Okay, Allah 73, not to take part in any excuse me, let me change this. Okay, now law 73, that is 173, not to take part in any usurious transaction between borrower and lender, neither as a surety, nor as a witness, witness. Leviticus, that is when somebody wants to borrow something, you shouldn't be a guarantor, because it can backfire on you also. Exodus 22:24. Law 74, to lend to a poor person. Yes, without anything. Exodus 22, also 24. Law 75, not to demand from a poor man payment of his debt. That you can give. You give freely. Don't even lend. Don't borrow to him. Give it free, because he's poor. He don't have. You can bless somebody. Exodus 22, also 24. Law 76, not to take in pledge used in preparing preparing food. Oh my Father. Deuteronomy 24 verses 6. Law 77, not to exact a pledge from a debtor by force. Okay. Deuteronomy 24:10. Law 78, not to keep the pledge from its owner at the time when he needs it. So when somebody gives you something, when he's in need, return it back to the owner. Okay. Deuteronomy 24:12. Law 79, to return a pledge to its owner, yes, at the due time. Deuteronomy 24:13. Law 80, not to take a pledge from a widow. Oh my Father. Deuteronomy 24:17. Law 81, not to commit fraud. Yeah, not to commit fraud in measuring. Not in measuring. That is when you are doing something balance 50-50. Don't commit fraud. Leviticus 19:35. Law 82, to ensure that scale and weight are correct. Okay, don't cheat somebody. Leviticus 19:36. Law 83, not to possess inaccurate mention and weight. Yeah, don't bring something so that you can steal from the person. Don't do it. Deuteronomy 25:18 to 13 to 14. Now, employees, servants, and slaves, how to handle that part. So when it stop, you will know I continue on Thursday. Anyway, stop there. That will be finishing today. Now, employee. Okay, law 84, not to delay payment of hired man's wage. If you hire somebody, don't delay the payment. At the due time, pay them their money. Leviticus 19:13. Law 85, that the hired labor shall be paid to permit to eat of the produce he is reaping. Deuteronomy 23:25 to 26. Law 86, that the hired labor shall not take more than he can eat. Okay. Deuteronomy 23:25. Law 87, that a hired labor shall not eat produce that is not being harvested. Deuteronomy 23:26. Law 88, to pay wage to the hired men at the due time. Yes. Deuteronomy 24:15. Law 89, to deal excuse me. Okay, law 89, to deal judicially with the Hebrew band servants. Yes, this has to do with the Israel. Okay, Exodus 21:2 to 6. Law 90, not to compel the Hebrew servants to do the work as a slave. Yeah, Hebrew Israel is not allowed to be a slave for you for life. No, it's for a moment of time, 6 years actually. Leviticus 25:39. Law 91, not to sell a Hebrew servant as a slave. It is an abomination. Leviticus 25:42. Law 92, not to treat a Hebrew servant not to treat a Hebrew servant arrogantly. Yes. Leviticus 25:43. Oh my father. Okay. Law 93, not to permit. Excuse me. Okay. Law 93, not to permit a Gentile to treat harshly a Hebrew bondman, bond sold to him. Leviticus 25:53. Okay, where is the other one? Law 94, not to send away a Hebrew band servant empty. Where is it? Yeah, empty-handed. Deuteronomy 15:13. Law 95, to bestow labor gift upon the Hebrew bandman. That is when he's going bless you with something. Now that he has served for 6 years, when he's going blessing with something reasonable for the sake of time. Deuteronomy 15:14. Law 96, to redeem a Hebrew maid servant. Yes. Exodus 21:8. Law 97, not to sell a Hebrew maid servant to other person. Exodus 21:8. Law 98, to espouse a Hebrew maid servant. Exodus 21, 8 to 9. Law 99, to keep the Canaanite slave forever. That is the Gentile. You are meant to be a slave in the kingdom forever. Leviticus 25, 46. Yes. 200. Now we are in 200. Not to surrender a slave who will have fled to the land of Israel for his own life. For his own life, yeah. For his own life, who lives in outside Philistine. Deuteronomy 23, 16. Okay, now we start again from 1. We're already in 200. We start again from 1. Law 201, but 1. Not to wrong such a slave. Don't wrong your servant, your slave, your houseboy, your husband. Don't wrong them. Treat them as your own body, like yourself. Deuteronomy 23, 17. Even though they are husband, husband, treat them with respect. 2. Law 2. That is 202. Not to master a beast while it is walking in produce which it can eat and enjoy. Deuteronomy 25, 4. Now vows, oath, and swear. Let me see, check my time. Okay, let me still rush and read little. Okay. Law 3. That a man should fulfill whatever he has uttered. Deuteronomy 23, 24. Law 4. Not to swear needlessly. That is falsely or needlessly. That one is not needed. Exodus 20, verses 7. Law 5. Not to violate an oath or swear falsely. Leviticus 19, 12. Law 6. Not to decide in case of eliminate of vows according to the rules set forth in the Torah, the royal law. Numbers 30, 2 to 17. Law 7. Not to break a vow. Yes, number 30, verses 3. To swear by the name of Yahuwah. To swear by the name of Yahuwah truly. Deuteronomy 10, 20. Law 9. Not to delay in fulfilling vows or bringing vows or free will offering as you vow. You need to redeem it. Deuteronomy 23, 32. Now the sabbatical, I think we are going to end here. The sabbatical and the jubilees. Law 210, that is 10. To let the land life flow in the sabbatical year. Exodus 23, 11. Leviticus 25, 2. Law 11. To cease from tilling the land the sabbatical year. Leviticus 23, 11. Exodus 23, 11. Leviticus 25, 2. Law 12. Not to till the ground in the sabbatical year. Leviticus 25, 4. Law 13. Not to do any work on the Shabbat on the sabbatical year. That is full whole year, no working. That is the Jubilee. We are in it together. Leviticus 25, 4. Law 14. Not to reap aftermath that was grow in the sabbatical year in the same year as it is reaped in the other years. Leviticus 25, 5. Law 15. Not to gather the fruit of the trees in the sabbatical year, in the sabbatical year, in the same way it is gathered in other year. Leviticus 25, 5. Law 16. To sound the shofar or trumpet in the sabbatical year. That is the year of freedom. Leviticus 25, 9. For every slave to be free. For every property to return back to the owner. That is what we are into now. Law 280, which is 18. Not to demand return of a loan after the sabbatical year has passed. Yes. Deuteronomy 15, 2. Law 19. Not to refrain from making a loan to a poor man because of the release of the law in the sabbatical year. Deuteronomy 15:9. That is, don't say because after when it's 6 years now my money is not going to be returned. For that you will not give somebody something, you will not borrow somebody. He said you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. Law 20, to assemble the people to hear the Torah, the royal law, at the close of the 7th sabbatical year. You see, Deuteronomy 31:12. Law 21, to count the year of the Jubilee, the years, and by a cycle of 7 years, that is 49 years. Leviticus 25:8. Family, when it stops, then will begins on Thursday, okay? I just want to read it. My time take me down. Law 22, to keep the Jubilee year holy by resting and letting the land lie rest also. Leviticus 25:10. Law 23, not to cultivate the soil, not to do any work on the tree in the Jubilee year. Leviticus, that is the year we honor, the year of Jubilee. It is time for freedom. Leviticus 25:11. Law 24, not to reap